Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another edition of the Walking Dead Snackbites. Today we're going to be talking about that WTF moment in the Walking Dead trailer for Season 10 regarding Michonne and Ezekiel. But before we get into it, guys, if you like our content, please hit the subscribe button to our channel. Make sure you don't miss out on any of the videos we put out in the future. Also, please check out Love and Cosplay. It's a brand new web series that we're doing. It's kind of like a reality TV show, I guess. If you guys like it, we'll do many more of them. We'd really appreciate it if you guys would check it out. Also, please leave a comment below. Let us know what you think about this video and all the other videos that we've done in the past and also the future. And as always, please like and share this video with anybody that you think would also enjoy it. So, getting right into it. Me and Jill have very different thoughts about this. So actually, Jill, why don't you go ahead and start with your thoughts and feelings about this, because I think your opinion is way stronger than mine.
It was confirmed a couple of days ago by Angela Kang that it's not like, a dream or a hallucination that Michonne does have some sort of romance/relationship, her words, with Ezekiel. Here's my issue. It is not the issue that many people think, and a lot of people are writing off Michonne as just like being like overly sensitive or whatever, and it's like that's not the case though. Michonne has had zero interaction with this man. Nothing. We've seen them in a handful of scenes together, and it was with a whole lot of other people. They've had zero room to even attempt to build any type of intimacy. So that's just stupid in and of itself, number one. Number two, he's at the hilltop, which is like at least like a 6-hour drive. I remember Jesus said we could make it there by dinner time or something like that. Got like a 6-hour drive from Hilltop to Alexandria. But when is this going on? I don't know. That just sounds ridiculous. So I guess she's like dipping into 6-hour drives for a booty call, leaving her kids behind to meet up with this guy who she doesn't even really know all that well. Okay. And then third, Carol just moved back at Alexandria, so awkward on top of all of that stuff not making any fucking sense. So it's not that no one wants Michonne to be in a relationship. I just need things to make sense, and Ezekiel makes zero fucking sense. It sounds even more contrived than the whole Gabriel Rosita thing, which I thought was gross. If you want to put Michonne with anybody, then Sadiq would have been the option that makes the most sense if I had to choose someone who we already know. But Ezekiel is just fucking stupid.
So, I mean, I agree with you in terms of the lack of interaction between the two. However, it's not like two people have never made out without barely knowing one another before. So, I mean, I don't think that this, whatever this is going to be like a long-lasting thing at all. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised at all if that's actually the only quote-unquote romantic interaction that they ever have.
She used the word relationship though.
Well, but relationship can refer to anything. I mean, that doesn't really mean anything. She doesn't necessarily mean a romantic relationship that's ongoing. That's very vague. So I don't know that that's really indicative of anything whatsoever. I think that's just her kind of trying to bait people into wanting to watch the show by creating drama.
See, you're a guy, so when guys speak, maybe relationship doesn't be relationship, but she's a woman. She knows what the word relationship means. I don't think she would use that word just to be, for the hell of it, for a one-off kiss. No one would say making out with a random guy one day as a relationship. No woman would say that.
Fair enough. So, I mean, here's my thing. I think that the whole reason why they're even doing this in the first place is because it's going to be some sort of a device that's going to be used to launch her off of the show and into the movies with Rick. I think that probably what's going to happen, and this is just my speculation about it. I mean, I have no idea. I've not read any spoilers whatsoever. I think that they're going to be on some sort of a mission together, all the communities, and probably, something bad is going to happen where all of them almost die, and they're all sort of like, you know, especially him, he's probably going to be feeling in like a vulnerable place. And we know that he's kind of like burned feelings just because of the fact that Carol dumped him in the previous season. And I think that like he's probably going to say something in his like king way of saying about how, you know, like we can't go our entire lives without, you know, being with someone else after what happened before, or something like that. And it's going to be just like some random heat of the moment type of a thing. And then I think that what's going to happen is Michonne is going to like realize like just how nobody can replace the void that Rick left. And I think that's going to be the motivator for her to leave the show and go and find him. Just like, look at the look on her face. Like, she doesn't look like she was like into it at all. In fact, she looks almost just kind of like shocked and like disturbed by it. I mean, that's not the look of somebody who seemed like they were 100% present in the moment. It almost looked to me like maybe he like just kind of grabbed her like in a heat of passion and kissed her without her even seeing it coming or something. She looks just like surprised by it. It doesn't look like the kind of thing where they, you know, gazed into one another's eyes and slowly moved towards one another and kissed. You know what I mean? It just that's not what it felt like to me. And then also, I mean, in terms of, you know, options for this sort of an occurrence to happen, there's not a whole lot of other options in terms of men on the show that would make any sense whatsoever to me. I disagree with what you said about Siddiq, just because he doesn't come across as like a strong masculine type to me, which is obviously like what Michonne is attracted to. So I don't really see that as plausible at all. And plus, he's tied up in this whole love triangle thing with like him and Rosita and Eugene, and they would have to like somehow resolve that whole story arc for it to make sense for him to have a thing going on with Michonne. So I don't think that would make any sense at all. And then like the only other like strong male character at this point of the show is Aaron, and he's gay. I mean, who else? If they're gonna do like this kind of an arc with anybody, who else except for Ezekiel?
Okay, first of all, she doesn't need a man to go find Rick. I still maintain that Eugene's radio would be all the motivation that she would need to get a message that he's still alive.
Fair point. I'm just saying though, like for the purpose of if they've obviously already decided to like go down this arc. So if they're gonna do that, I'm just saying Ezekiel seems like the only option for that.
I think many women would disagree with you about Siddiq.
Okay.
And his appearance. He's pretty, but not like in a bad way. He's pretty like in a he could probably play a vampire kind of way.
Like he would have been on True Blood or something.
Well, maybe not that one, but yeah, he can play a vampire somewhere.
Okay.
The whole like the Rosita thing. Like, listen, just because he's the baby daddy doesn't mean he's involved with her. Like, you know, Rosita. I'm not even gonna say nothing because somebody will accuse me of like slut shaming or some crap like that, but. He's not with that woman. Gabriel is. Like, yeah. That's not his woman. Like, that'll be his baby or whatever. And Gabriel will be like stepdad, but he's not involved with her, like, sexually. There's, like, nothing to it.
Man, you'd really think that, like, Siddiq being a doctor and all would have, like, a better pull-out game.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy. I can't wait to see the comments on this. People are going to be pissed.
I'm gonna keep my comments
to
myself because Rosita is just a hot mess all around. And I actually just rewatched "Sing Me a Song." She was being a total cunt, a total twat snap to Eugene, making bullets.
Oh, oh my God, that was probably like one of the things that made me hate her the most. Was when she like screamed at him and like made him like tear up and all that stuff. Like she was just so mean to him. Like for no reason. That was horrible. Anyway, we're getting off topic. But yeah, so I mean, that's what I think it is. Like I don't think that there's any. I mean, like she's leaving the show, so obviously like there's not going to be an ongoing romance between like her and Ezekiel. And I don't even think that like the kiss is going to be meaningful at all. Yeah, I think it's just a device in order to like launch her off of the show. So I'm honestly like not worried about it at all. And also, like, I mean, in the timeline of the show, like, in her mind, Rick's been dead for 6 years, so I mean, I wouldn't blame her, you know? Like, you gotta move on at some point.
No, I understand that. It's not about the moving on thing. I just need stuff to make sense. And that kind of slow embrace kiss kind of thing, like, I mean, we need to see the full scene, obviously,
Yeah.
but it seems like they're attempting to make it into some sort of huge romance that it's totally not. And I don't like things being shoved down my throat. Like, don't give me no fake ass romance from out of nowhere. Like, I'm not buying what you're selling. Frankly, I didn't buy the Gabriel Rosita thing. It's like, okay, I guess you gotta deal with this nonsense. Like, it feels like I don't want to be force-fed a dumbass romance for no reason. And I highly doubt that there will be any legitimate reason as to why it's taking place. That shouldn't be explained through other means. Explained through other means that'd be more realistic.
I mean, I think the reason why there's only like a second and a half shown of that scene is because I think that if they even showed 2 or 3 seconds of that scene, it would be like blatantly obvious that it's not like anything serious. You know what I mean? I think they cut it that way for a reason.
Well, that's even worse. Like, it's not serious. And what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, you're just doing things to like get a rise out of people.
Oh well, yeah, of course, it's marketing.
But that's not good storytelling.
We're talking about it. We're making a video about it, and so is everybody else, and it's making everybody want to watch the new season. That's the rationale.
That's fine, but I mean, there's other things that they could have done that didn't have to involve like I just don't like fake drama. Like, this feels like very soap opera. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you there. Yeah, I'm 100% with you. I'm not saying that I think it's like good storytelling. I'm just saying that I understand like the rationale behind why they're doing it.
I just don't feel like this is necessary. I'm not saying that as a Michonne. I'm saying this as a writer and a storyteller. Like, this just feels false and ridiculous to me, and I don't like it.
Fair enough. All right, I think that about sums it up. Guys, if you like our content, please make sure once again to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Leave a comment below. Let us know what you think about this video and any other videos we've done in the past or in the future. Also, check out all of our other social channels, and also please check out Love and Cosplay, brand new show that we're doing here on YouTube exclusively. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.